What's up, YouTube? Gemini13 here, back with another model airport video. Today's airport update is a little different. There is this. I've never actually done this airport before, but it's kind of been in the back of my mind for a while because I've had quite a few airplanes. I had most of the airplanes to actually do it. I just never put it together. But as you can see, there's still quite a bit of Americans in the picture. So this is the Phoenix, the first ever Phoenix airport update, or I guess review or video that I'm doing. So I think you're going to enjoy this one. I brought back a lot of the older U.S. Airways paint schemes, like and you can see in the camera, the Cardinals plane, the Arizona state flag, which no longer exists anymore. And then the current ones that are still around, like America West, not their old retro, but the last America West livery before they merged with U.S. Airways. And then I have TWA in here and PSA. And I don't think I threw Piedmont. I didn't want to throw all of the paint skins because Phoenix doesn't get a ton of them. But I just, since it's for the video, I just thought it'd be cool. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Phoenix is definitely a lot smaller than Charlotte, so it's kind of different. But it is kind of fun because there's a lot of different routes that they have from Phoenix that they don't do from Charlotte, just because of the geographic position of Charlotte compared to Phoenix, Arizona. So right here we have an American Airlines A319 with service to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And then we have a U.S. Airways A319 that's going into gate A8, and it just came in from Seattle, Tacoma. And then we have the Arizona Cardinals A319. They make this in 1 of 200, and it came out years ago. And when I brought this off the shelf, I kind of want to get the 1 to 200 scale because it's a really nice plane. But anyways, here's the Arizona Cardinals plane with service to Boise, Idaho. And then we have an empty gate, the Arizona State Livery. Since it's Arizona, I'll keep it within the state. This guy will be heading to Tucson, Arizona. And then we have the American Airlines 737-800 with service to Newark, New Jersey. And then we have two CRJ-900s. These are actually where the Mesa CRJ-900s are currently. Charlotte had Mesa, and then once PSA got a ton of CRJ-900s, they just sent them all to Phoenix. So this is technically where they all are now. But anyways, here's the CRJ-900 on the right heading to Long Beach, and then the one on the left heading to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And obviously, since Phoenix has a pretty decent sized focus city for Southwest, there's quite a few Southwest airplanes in here. And same for the special libraries. I have one that's not around anymore, unfortunately, and I'll get to that later. And then, that's it. I'm just looking around. Here's the 737-300. This aircraft is making a flight to Burbank. And then I have a U.S. Airways Express CRJ-200 with service to Flagstaff. Actually, when I was out west a couple years back in 2013, I went to the Flagstaff airport to see the U.S. Airways flight come in. I believe it was operated by SkyWest, and I think it still is operated by SkyWest. Anyways, here's the PSA A319. This airplane's heading to Portland, Oregon. And then we have an American Airlines 737-800 with service to Boston Logan. Southwest 737-700 with service to Tulsa. We have an American A319 with service to Calgary, and then a Delta 757-200 with service to Atlanta, Hartsfield. Then we have a WestJet. This is a cool one because when I go to school, this is actually pretty close to me, somewhat close, is the WestJet with service to Winnipeg, Manitoba. And then this portion right here is pretty much where all the other airlines park. I have a separate Southwest terminal area, so I will get to that in a second. But I kind of kept it pretty accurate in some instances. I flew into Phoenix 2014, and I believe JetBlue does park right there. And then Delta was kind of more down here, and then the rest it's 100%. But I just remember JetBlue parked at the very end, and then Delta was on the way down there. I think it's Terminal 3 in real life, but this is just where I put everybody else. So we'll go ahead and start with the 717, and we have with service to Salt Lake City, and then the other A319 will also go to Salt Lake City, but just arrived, so give it time to load up, blah, 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 and it'll be on its way. Delta 757 in the non-winglet with service to Atlanta. I realize at the current summertime, they actually get 767s and A330s from Atlanta, but just in this season, the biggest plane they fly there scheduled is 757, because I would have thrown in the 763 and the 753, but anyways, so I picked this JetBlue in particular because when I did fly to Phoenix, like I said, it was on JetBlue. I flew New York JFK to Phoenix, flight 37, I think it was, and it was in the blueberries tail, and it was a sharklet, which was sweet, and it might have, I don't think it was exact registration. It might have been. I'd have to check that. But anyways, yeah, this plane just came in from New York, but sometimes they switch the flights and it goes to Boston. So this plane inbound was from JFK, and we'll have it go out to Boston. And then we have a Frontier A320 Orville the Cardinal with service to Denver, Colorado. And then we have a typical Air Canada Jazz. They don't get this one, the Series A 200, but I just wanted to have at least one Air Canada with service to, we'll just send that to Edmonton. And then Alaska 737-900 in the Disneyland with service to Seattle, Tacoma. This is probably my prize. This is probably my rarest, one of my rarest. So 1 to 400s. Like, I didn't even ask for it. It was just my mom just surprised me one year for Christmas and just as a present, and I was like, oh wow, that's a really nice plane, even though they made it. So United 319 with service to Denver, and then United A320 with service to Newark. Then we have a Delta MD-90. Just came in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's going to park in one of the vacant Delta gates, and I kind of miss these two guys over here. But here's a Spirit A319 with service to Minneapolis. I believe they operate it seasonally, so I'm not sure if it's running right now. But if not, oh well. And then Sun Country. I know this is going to Minneapolis. I don't mean to have so many Minneapolis flights, but I believe they fly the 700 right now, but they don't have the model for the 700. And I'm pretty sure they fly the 800 in the peak season, so... Here's the Hawaiian flight, 767-300. They have a 330 on that, I believe. Well, I think they do. Pretty sure they have a 330. Unfortunately, one of my cats broke my A330, so I would have put that here. But I know they used to fly the 76 all the time, and I remember Phoenix was actually one of the last United States routes to actually get the 763, or get the A330. But anyways, 763 service to Honolulu. And then we have actually it's kind of lighter over here, get a better look at that. It is a really pretty model. I'm more into the 1 to 200s now. They're pricier, but it's just so much better just to display. And I've been kind of, I don't know. I just like them a lot better. But I'd like to get a couple Hawaiian models eventually. Anyways, there's a JetBlue I Heart New York just arrived from Boston, and then this flight will head over to New York John F. Kennedy. U.S. Airways A321 with service to Charlotte Douglas International Airport. I just make this my heritage plane, and I always just keep one. If you watch my Charlotte videos in the past, I've probably mentioned that a few times. So this is my way of heritage plane. And for the first summer of forever since I've known U.S. Airways / American, this is probably the first time in the summer they've actually flown a scheduled A330 to, at least from Charlotte to Phoenix. It's an A330-200. It's a 9:30 a.m. departure out of Charlotte. So this plane just arrived from Charlotte. And usually, like last winter, they flew an A330-300 from Charlotte. So it's kind of sad. That's the only way Phoenix gets an A330, but we have to provide it for them. Oh well. They do get this nice 747 from London Heathrow. I believe it's going up to 10 weekly in a couple months. All that means is there's a couple days where it'll fly 2 daily flights. I think the second daily was a 777. I can't remember, but yeah. So nice 744. Nice to throw this in the video. It's funny because actually when I was there, I spent the day watching planes from Phoenix, and I did see this. I think BA has a couple One World 747. So I don't know if it was the exact registration, but I did see the library for it, which was pretty cool. And I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of forgot to put the accessories and whatnot for the cargo, so that was my fault. But oh well. We have a FedEx MD-11 with service to Memphis, and then we have an MD-10-30 with service to Indianapolis. And then I'll kind of scoot around here. So here's my little Southwest terminal. Again, I think they have about 160 flights a day here, so it's one of their bigger focus cities. So thank goodness the NBA season is upon us. The schedule should be coming out this week, and I'm a huge basketball fan, hockey fan too. But yeah, so this it's the season's almost here because I'm getting real bored in the summer. My Penguins they took care of business in June, but it's nice to have a break from hockey. But after like a month of it, it's like, okay, I need October 4th to just spawn now. Anyways, NBA season same way. But here we are up the Southwest 737-700 in the NBA library, which this is Slam Dunk 1. Unfortunately, it's not active anymore. They repainted it. This aircraft's heading to Las Vegas, and then they have a Southwest 737-800 with service to Atlanta, and then the 737-700 with service to I'm trying to think what they. Yeah, I just send it to Baltimore, and then a 735. I don't think Phoenix. I put the 735 in just because I know they don't. I don't think they flew it into Phoenix. It's probably very rare, but I just send it to. I just send it to Denver or something. I don't know. So, oh well. I just put it in because it was a plane that hasn't really seen anything in a while. So, but yeah, that's the Phoenix Model Airport update. I can't tell you. I won't probably make another one of this for a while. So so enjoy this. I try to do a good job with it. Brought in quite a few airplanes, and yeah. So before I head back to school, I'll try to make a couple more videos, and I usually plan on trying to make some extra videos and just upload them over the semester, and so I fly back to make more stuff. So I still make some type of videos, or I can upload to the YouTube channel. But hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Give it a like if you don't mind, or comment, or whatever. But I appreciate it. Thank you.